Yo, what's good? It's your boy 100K here, 100K Philly Sports Media, man. You already know what I need y'all to do, so let's get right to it. Smack that like button, hit that subscribe button, and you already know the rest. Hit the bell notification, that way you get the notifications when I go up. With that being said, come on in here, have a seat, kick your shoes off. Refreshments is on me, man. So, I know a lot of the Butterfingers, Buttercups ain't gonna like, this video and like the information that's coming forth, but it is what it is, man. I'm dealing with facts and proofs, man. Now, of course, y'all gonna say there's no facts because nothing has been confirmed yet, and y'all absolutely right about that. So we're gonna keep it 100. These are all speculations, but very valid speculations. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of the rumblings are going on throughout the boxing, circuit. You know what I mean? With platforms, fighters, trainers, a lot of people and inquiring minds, they're all, trying to figure out, how Terrence Bud Crawford's performance, against Errol Spence has been, just the most electrifying performance of his career thus far. It don't take rocket science. We know that he joined the SNAC program 2022 before he fought Sean Porter. These is the facts, right? He went into that fight and fought Sean Porter. Before Sean Porter took that fight, he's had a tremendous career. This was the fight before he retired, right? He was already on his way out, but he got swindled into taking his last fight. So he was already on his way out the door. But just so happens, this is the fight where he gets dropped multiple times and is stopped throughout his whole career. He's never been stopped or any of that. You know what I mean? So Bud Crawford goes on, and pretty much gets the stoppage because Kenny Porter decided to throw the towel in and quit. He didn't have any faith in Sean Porter. He said his excuse was that Sean didn't prepare the way that he wanted during the training camps, and he didn't do what he wanted. And taking the high road when his father said that, Sean Porter didn't say anything because he didn't want to make his father look bad. But just a few days ago, maybe a week ago, Sean Porter was on a podcast and he revealed that that wasn't true. That he did everything that he was supposed to do going into that fight. However, he just didn't have the proper instructions when he went back to the corner, which was coming from his father trainer. He wasn't telling him the things that he needed to hear at the fight. So he didn't want to, like he said, at that time, he didn't want to throw his father under the bus, but he's tired of the narrative as if he didn't train hard for the fight. He went in there unprepared. Took nothing away from Crawford's, boxing standpoint, his skill set, and none of that. He didn't take nothing away from him. Gave him his props. But at the end of the day, he said he was fully prepared. He just wasn't getting the proper information from his corner. Which, in my opinion, honestly, I said Kenny bet against Sean. I don't care if nobody agrees with me or believes me because, that's his father, and they can't see his father betting against his son. Man, listen, man, Kenny Porter is Sean's father, no doubt. But listen, his life, neither one of their lives stops. When Sean Porter retires, Kenny got to still make a coin, man. So he bet against his son in that fight, in my opinion. There's no facts to that. Of course, I don't expect him to tell you that. But he was real fast to throw in that towel and quit. You know what I'm saying? He knew. There was always a possibility Sean could have turned the tables on Crawford. And it's a possibility that Bud could have possibly stopped Porter. We'll never know because we wasn't, given that that opportunity to see. Because as soon as, Sean started pounding on the mat, he was frustrated. He showed you he could still fight. He was just mad because he got dropped again. He was embarrassed. So he was upset. But he could have continued on fighting. Got up, popped through the towel and quit on him. Like, come on now. My opinion is, like I said, ain't no facts because ain't nobody proving it. But my assessment and my opinion on that whole situation is Kenny Porter bet on Bud. He bet against his son, and that's why he quit. Like I said, there ain't no facts. I can't fact check that, but that's just my opinion, and that's how I see it. And I'm entitled to see it that way. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that sees it that way. Now, the Spence Crawford situation. Hold on 1 second. My apologies, I'm back. But yeah, so like I was saying, man, I believe Kenny quit. Kenny bet on Crawford. Furthermore, like I said, now we going back into Spence Crawford, right? You run down Terrence Crawford's resume, right? You look at the fighters he's fought, right? Not one of those fighters he's fought. And mind you, a lot of them fighters ain't even on Errol Spence's level. Like, let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it all the way to the oil. Not even on his level. And none of them ever looked like how Errol Spence looked coming out there fighting. Nobody's ever got a dent put in the side of their head. At first, I thought it was a Photoshop picture, honestly. So I looked further more into it, and it was an actual picture. Photographer was there in the ring, and he took that, right there. So it wasn't a Photoshop picture. So he got a dent put in the side of his head. You see the way he looked. You ain't never seen none of Terrence Crawford's opponents ever look how Errol Spence looked that night. He just was, on a whole nother level. Let's just keep it a beam, man. This is why the performance looked the way it looked. It wasn't a legit performance, man. It wasn't. And that's my opinion. I believe, it was definitely a lot of cheating going into this fight, man. It wasn't an even fight. We already knew Spence won 100% coming in. He coming up off of broken ribs, not sparring, he didn't have the proper preparation. Right? Then you got to factor in, Victor Conte, who owns Snack. We already know his background and what he into, or what he was into, or what he went to jail for. He's already on record stating that he ain't worried about VADA testing and none of that, because he knows how to beat all that stuff. He knows how to make, he knows how to make sure if his fighters, whoever's in his program, are using his whatever, to enhance their performances and stuff like that, he knows how to manipulate them tests to make it out whereas though this fighter won't test positive for any PEDs or steroids, any kind of that, stuff that is banned, them banned substances. So he's on record stating this, man. I didn't say it, he said it, man. He said he know how to beat all that. He's not worried about any of his fighters ever getting caught because he knows how to pass them screenings, man. It is what it is. Like I said, man, people can say, oh, well, Spence was on Snack and all this. Listen, man, at the end of the day, if this is what they doing, this is what they doing, right? I'm just saying. That night, July 29th, it was one-sided for a reason, man. The beatdown went the way it beat down, not because, he's just a superior boxer and Errol Spence can't, fuck with him. He's not that good of a boxer and all this. If he wasn't that good of a boxer, why is he ranked so high? Why was he number one? Why did he have the belts? But that one. Why nobody else beat him? Why your man had to do, take the Snack route, get enhanced, get stuff to enhance his performance and stuff like that. Now all of a sudden, he punching niggas on the side of his head, leaving dents in their heads. He ain't been doing that. Name another fighter he did it to. Just name one. Name one fighter that came out the fight. Look at how Errol Spence looked. And don't say that's how Spence fights. That's how Spence always looked it. Nothing was wrong with Spence. Save all that shit, man. Keep it real with yourself, man. If you ever gonna keep it real in life, keep it real with yourself, at least on that. You know what I mean? But won the fight. Y'all got that. it's still a tainted victory because I already know what's going to come out when it really come out. And like I said, y'all just going to have to eat that, man. But it is what it is, man. That's all I got on that aspect, on that notion for now. But we're going to be talking about this for a while, man. So y'all better get used to seeing his face about that, yeah. And I see other platforms, I ain't even going to say their names because they not giving me my props. But it's funny how I tune in, I see another platform, now they doing the interviews, they doing the same thing. I ain't talking about the one, I'm talking about a specific individual, who's already been put out there for, jacking niggas' contents, got smaller, platforms and stuff like that. He's already known for taking, people's swag and information and stuff like that, man. But it's funny, man. I just do a little interview the other day with Rel, and he doing an interview with somebody in his crib, same type format. I'm just saying, it's just funny to me. You know what I mean? Because they not subscribed, they don't shout you out, give you no props or nothing, but you can tell when somebody watches your videos, man. You can tell, man. Promise me you can, man. But it is what it is. I appreciate everybody that been tuning in, holding me down, subbing me up. Please continue to do so. Please stay tapped in, man, because I got more flavor coming. It's only going to get better, I promise you, man. So do me a big favor. Smash that like button. Hit the subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a few friends. Come join the fan. Come kick it with me, man. And you already know what it is, man. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay sucker free. You already know. Get merch coming. Stay forever sturdy. Peace.